Gemma Dunn, driver of D&D racing team along with my father and my brother, but this year we've invited Rachelle Splatt out to become a driver, so we're going to do an all-female land speed racing team this year, which is pretty awesome. So it's pretty spectacular for me to have Rachelle here with us. It's a whole new experience for her. It's certainly not a drag strip, and yeah, I mean, Rachelle can tell you a little bit more about herself, but it's super cool to have her along.
I'm Rachelle Splatt, and so I drive a top fuel dragster. So that's my background of racing. I've been invited along by Gemma and her family, and to drive alongside Gemma in this amazing land speed car. Yeah, it's a whole new experience for me that I just couldn't say no to.
Yeah, so when we introduced Rachelle to the art or the craziness of land speed racing, we did our very best to explain what the lake was like, what the car's like, what driving the car on the lake is like, and then the whole experience, which is not only the lake, it's the camping and the trip and everything else that's involved to get out here. So it certainly is a hard job trying to explain to somebody who's never been here what to expect.
Alright, that was pretty cool, eh? Sage has been practicing for a couple of years on that. He had the backup music, but that didn't work for him, so he soldiered on anyway. We're going to have a fantastic week. Everything's just coming together nicely. Our race plan is we're going to run Gemma tomorrow. We're going to see what happens with her first pass. If she can qualify for a record, we're going to go straight to impound. Tuesday, we're going to have Rachelle in the car at some stage. We're going to change the car over from gas class to alcohol class. That'll involve a carburetor change, timing change, fuel change. So there's going to be a few jobs involved in that. When the car comes back in, we would like you just to grab a marker pen when you've completed your job and just tick it off, as long as these two girls are safe in the car. Everybody that's been here knows what it's like. We've got to be up, we've got to be on the edge of that lake before dawn, because we've got to get in that line. Rachelle and Gemma, you just got to look good and drive fast.
Walking around Dad's shed, Rachelle and other drivers were in that calendar hanging on the wall, and now we're standing here.
So the plan with Rachelle is to run her a 125 licence pass. She's running an open record. That's a record qualifier, straight to impound. We'll be going back to the start line to back that record up with her 150 licence. She'll do a 175 qualifier, back that up with a 200 record run. That'll be her red hat.
The car feels right and I'm comfortable and everything just falls into place. Now, I've been at the racetrack with my dad since I was this big. Coming from a racing background, which is on a purpose-built racetrack, was really hard for me to, as much as I tried, envisage the actual space and the length of the racetrack.
You know, words just cannot describe it. You have to come and see it for yourself. You have to experience the trip, the camping, the flies, the salt, everything, just to sort of get at least somewhat of a picture of what it's like. So yeah, thanks for joining us on this journey. We'd really like to say thanks to all our sponsors that's helped us get here. So we've got Mayetta Motorsports from California in the US, sponsoring our safety equipment, well, mainly, you know, suits and helmets for me and new safety equipment. And ComSpeed radios, we're running a brand new radio system in our car this year. It allows us to communicate with each other whilst we're out on the lake, within the car and between the crew. So that's really special, because when you're in that car in the past, it's just you and you don't have any touch with the outside crew, so that's really, really beneficial to us. Blue Mountains Custom Metalworks, without that business, we would not have this car, so thank you to Mark. And you know, Mark is my father, but he puts his business into this, and it's a testament to his skill to be able to build a machine like this and make sure we're nice and safe whilst travelling. So
yeah, I'd like to thank Gulf Western Oil for getting involved with the Land Speed team. They assist me and help me with my racing in Top Fuel. So they were really excited to get on board with us and continue to support with this team.
So thanks very much for watching, and we hope to see you out here at the lake sometime soon.